Top of the morning, how's it going, laddies? Welcome back to Tavern Talk, the Choices Matter visual novel where you're a tavern owner in a fantasy world. This is part 2 of the series. Last time I met Fable, the they-them wannabe adventurer who can't make up their mind about anything, and Lynn, a badass wolf person who's really the exact opposite of Fable. Before we start, just make sure you have your popcorn, you went to the bathroom, you're comfortable, and you subscribe. Oh, sorry, my bad. Let's start. Day 2, Prelude to Bravery. And I just want to say, none of these people have paid me yet. So. Oh, hello. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing that place. Is that true? It is indeed. Are you gonna take the quest, or did you just pull it off the wall for nothing? Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? You mean the Radiohead guy? Not yet. What kind of hero are you, looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even, preferably one who's good with a bow. I hope I'm not being too obvious here, but, one who tells me they want the quest, take the goddamn quest, Fable? I am good with a bow. Yes, Fable? And I know my way around the woods. I know, Fable. And? Maybe I want the quest? Just maybe? You need to be assertive, Fable. Just do it! No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you, yeah, you innkeeper, you light of my life, you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me, and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forest. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you've got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then? I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest, then I have to go on the quest, and I have to fight the werewolf, or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow, I miss and I shoot a tree instead, and then the tree would be mad at me. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe? I can't make that decision for you, Fable. Neither can I. No, you can. You definitely can. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place, and suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes a decision for me. Like a slime. A frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Hard liquor. Vodka, mostly. Water, more slimes, bone. You sell bones? Well, only after a few dates, if you catch my drift. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You just have to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? Can't you just be normal like everyone else? You freak. No, I'm sorry. I was just joking there. In general? I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. But, about the quest. It seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Please, tell me your problems. Where did this all start? Well, it all started when I was about 5. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. Rivals may not be the best muses, but it would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic? Fable, protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. Fable, you are a worm. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake, and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Are bartenders really just psychiatrists? Or therapists, I mean? Like, how often is the wise bartender portrayed? Holy shit, there's a frozen slime in the fucking windowsill. Is that a slime? Or like a crystal ball? It looks like it has eyes. Okay, anyway. Forget what I said. Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf, we don't know if it's thirsty, what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. I have a fail compilation. Innkeeper, there's a fail compilation on YouTube of me. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. Wow, they actually do have an epic fails compilation. That's crazy. Alright, let's start with one at a time. Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank Gaia, where it didn't get around. It was my very first adventure. The chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. Is it Sylvan? Sylvan spirits. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted guidance from a local ranger, a merchant up in... okay, I'm gonna try and say it this time. Tragarn. Recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure, yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So of course, it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people, seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How'd you fuck this up, Fable, huh? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I didn't know whether they were actually glaring, but my fear got a hold of me, and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never gotten lost in the woods before, but this time I did. I couldn't see well, there was blood rushing in my ears, and I felt dizzy. So for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of Shivermere, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men. Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. The fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. and I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the quag mangrove. Jesus, I'm really struggling with these words. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. Alright, what about your encounter with the Hydra? Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the Dream Plane Avalon. I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven, but I thought since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the amaranthine, and I have this whole speech prepared, but about how I'm looking forward to having it around. And how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about it, what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things as changing as Leviathan's sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea." I thought to myself, wow, the Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left. And I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Well, that seems like it's on him. It's on them. Did you get it some? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. That's really its fault for speaking in riddles, isn't it? Like, if you need medical attention and someone has to decode what you're trying to say, it's kind of on you. Would haves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. I suppose you have a point. And why does no one want to spend time with you? I think I have a few guesses. I'm being way too negative. I'm so sorry. I'm just a hater down in the depths of my souls. I'll be positive from now on. That's my promise to you. Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easily things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. That rhymed. Imagine, there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I'd get caught in it and rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once. I wish it had just been once. It seems like my life only follows the path that's most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go. Like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See, just last week, I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the weeping amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Crying like a bitch? Weeping, yeah. Like a baby, all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I'd never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly, Tumtum. Oops, silly me. Almost killed 5 adventurers. I'm such a girl failure. Well, more like a them failure, I guess. There's nothing wrong about picking flowers. There is if they're the wrong flowers. Imagine if I had offered them to the adventurers, or even worse, the Hydra. That would have been so embarrassing. I don't think gifting others flowers to make them a little happier is embarrassing. And it would have made for a good story to laugh about together. I don't think they would have laughed about it with me, more at me. Maybe they would laugh with you if you chose not to run away. You seem to assign a cruel sense of humor to people that haven't actually shown such a thing yet. Not everyone thinks about you the way you think about yourself. There's a word for that in psychology. It's like, what is it? It's like the spotlight effect or something. It's not that. It's a spotlight effect. Is that what I said? Okay. Yeah, it's called the spotlight effect. You just think everyone's looking at you all the time. That would be nice. Innkeeper? Yeah? Do you like spending time with me? I did say I was gonna be positive. Yes, Fable, I love spending time with you. Yes, I do. Really? Oh, of course. Seeing your face in my tavern brightens even the cloudiest of days. Look, even the tentacle is waving at you. It would never stop coming by. I won't. You make me feel a lot less alone. Thank you. That's because you're not alone. Not as long as my tavern and I are here. You better not go anywhere. Not planning on it. Moving in this economy? That's never happening. Anyhow. You seem to be... you seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. But how can I not be? When everything I touch falls apart. You know what? That isn't true. My tavern hasn't fallen apart, despite no one ever paying for their drinks. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You'll have to find that out then. Like, on a quest? For example. Don't you think I'm a little under-leveled? I'm only level 3, and this quest is a high CR. Do you think that will change by sitting around? I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't, and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? But what if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by, and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows? You might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I am a very fast runner. So if I screw up, I can just run away really quick. That's a spirit. I don't know if that is a spirit. I feel like running away from your problems is not something you should encourage. Okay. I, Fable, a great gardener and, future hero. Charmer of nymphs. I'm going to embark on this quest and save the village. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yeah, good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet, so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Oh, they do lead in heavy into the D&D terms. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy? Perhaps it's just a hungry, lost lichen after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Oh, all assertive now, Fable, aren't we? Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. Okay, so I was right about how the game works. I know exactly what I'm going for. When I play D&D, I have the most fun with just trying to talk things out. So I think that would be great practice for Fable. Just getting their speaking skills underway. So I'm giving them the charisma potion. That's a fruity drink. This should do it. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. Barming. No, wait, that sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There are a lot of farmers in Tregarten, and I'm gonna protect all of them. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Hopefully I did not just send you to your deathbed. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Believe in the good Lord. You heard the good word, right? Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday, and how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest, so I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seem like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us? Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Oh, of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. They're gonna die. I hope I was able to help. Oh shit, you again. No, I mean, it's okay. I'm not negative. I'm positive. Oh, you again. Me again. And who are you really? Someone who wants a drink. What kind? Drink. Yes, yeah, I get it. Could you try being more specific? That spoken heart one tasted fine. Thank you. Alright, I guess he wants a spoken heart. I just made that, so. A spoken heart just for you. Maybe it will help you find more words. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Oh. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Thank you. Enjoy. Oh, he's gone. Charming. Oh, is that it? Okay. Oh, hello. God, I do not have this many voices. And I need some fucking water. Careful! You step on my cape! Oh, shush. Greetings, traveler. How may I help? I don't know about these voices.
Ugh, not another one of those empty blabbers.
You want a different line? Let's see. Hail and well met, adventurers. Would you like to try me drinks? No, that feels wrong somehow.
Good try. One where ye just serves drinks quietly.
I'm fresh out of that one, sorry.
Humph, thought so. You're planning to try and peer into me backstory?
Probably.
Ugh, I'm warning ye. I'm very good at ignoring non-essential NPCs.
Well, wow. The irony is real. Why are you ignoring me?
Not ye. The innkeep.
The innkeep is ignoring me? Not in the slightest.
Don't worry too much about him. He's a tad quirky.
This person reminds me a lot of one of my friends, both in shape, size, and descriptions. He calls me quirky all the time. But fuck him. And fuck this NPC. I see. That thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too? What thing? Ah, my cape. That's not a cape.
That's not his cape. That green fellow on his shoulder is an ooze, or what's left of it.
And the rest of it is on you?
Aye. Pretty tough to clean off.
May I ask how that happened?
He just did.
Maybe I can offer you two a drink in exchange for the story and your names.
Yes, I love stories.
Well then, may I have your name?
No, but I shall tell it to you.
Oh, what a quirky individual. God damn it. I don't know how I feel about him just yet.
I'm Sir Alphonse Louis Frederick de Quacket du Sang. It's long for Kyle.
I already forgot their name or their voice. Kyle. Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you?
Blood. Or if you're out, I would also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color.
I'll look for something with red. Okay. Red. Which of my drinks is red? That's... Oh, it says it. Southern Brawler. Okay. Some almost blood for you, sir. Didn't I say I had like blood for like slimes or something? Or was it bones? I think it was bones. yeah. I just thought of something funny. Imagine the fate of this story rests on getting the right color drink. And you're playing this game and you're colorblind.
It also tastes delicious. Very alive. Maybe as a chaser, you could let me have a bite.
No.
Okay.
And to whom may I offer the second drink? Rhea Frostgrip. Oh, wait. I forgot the voice. What was it?
Rhea Frostgrip.
Nice to meet...
Yeah, Skip.
Wow. Rude.
Just serve me something strong. Something that feels durable. Tough, like a mountain or the caves of Ur. One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough.
Coming right up. I mean, I get it, though. Like when I'm in a Uber, you know? I don't want to talk to them. I just want to get where I want to go. Sometimes they talk too much. A taste of Ur, just for you. Valued customer number 2.
Oh, are you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. I see you're many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks. Just how I like it.
So, Rhea, Kyle, what about that ooze-filled story?
Fine. Guess you've earned it. Alright, picture me, deep in the mountains of Dalvermere.
Fucking goddamn it! I hate these fantasy names.
With my trusty axe and a good drink by me side. There I was minding me own business. Digging for the good stuff, you know? Hit a gold vein earlier and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big old pile of gold. Then suddenly this big ooze jumps along and slurp, gone it was.
This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now?
It's nearly sunrise.
And?
The sun kills you.
How has he survived at all? Did the ooze also eat the cape?
Yes. No.
Oh. Anyways, oh wait, wrong. These are very dramatic vocal shifts, okay, so forgive me.
Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something. So I took my shovels and dug and hit until there was nothing left but of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing.
So did you dig out your gold? Silly food. She dug me up. Is he calling me food? The fuck?
And guess what he was clinging on to?
The gold? Oh yes, a big gold nugget. Should be enough to get me to Barovia. And perhaps it can even get me a dandy new cape. They said my name!
I don't think so, sunshine.
Wait, let me retry that one.
I don't think so, sunshine. We had a deal.
That wasn't much better. We did? Please allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again?
I get you to Barovia so ye can participate in ye fancy vampire banquet, and in return I get the gold.
But what about my cape? Where did you last see your cape?
Don't even bother. It's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Fought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons, and I started to wonder, where in his life did this man put his cape?
Where everyone puts their cape.
Do you know where I put me capes?
Where?
In our wardrobe.
Oh. So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land? Why is he crying?
What? No.
Kyle, maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you.
We could? Phenomenal. Whoa.
I could put out a quest for you, but for that we'd need a little bit more information.
Good luck with that.
First, I need to know where you last saw your cape. I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Strut in Barovia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I cannot find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. It'd be hilarious if he's just wearing it right now. Which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for a most important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire assets or status. Of course.
Then where was the last vampire event ye wore the cape to?
My wedding.
Your wedding?
When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape.
to show how important she was to me.
Evelyn. The vampiric Countess Evelyn residing in Morrow Castle?
That would be her.
Congratulations. Are you still married? I cannot doubt that.
Oh, of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body.
Yeah, me too. Me too. What a bitch, am I right?
Turns out she was just wanted... Spit it out, leech. Oh. What? My cape! Ah, rats. Here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. What now? That little, mean, mischievous, beautiful beast, her. That thief of thieves robbed me of my most precious possession.
Wouldn't that be your heart?
No, I had that taken out centuries ago. But my cape, I could never live without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn. How could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had.
That's rough, buddy. That's rough, buddy.
Perhaps, innkeeper. That's your name, right?
Yeah, that's my name.
Do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there, brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in her villa again.
Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up the search right now. Yep, that's what we were doing. Yep. So, where could a brave adventurer find Morrow Castle?
Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom, towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn.
Hey, I know a thing or two about a witch's bosom. I don't.
Queen of darkness, temptress of men, flamenco champion of 1467. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But be wary, she bites, and she may be invisible now.
Alright, I think I've got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you'll have your cape back in no time.
I hope so. That reminds me. Not another cursed monologue. Innkeep, quickly, another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon. I'll see what I can do.
Another lagoon. Some liquid stamina for our valued guest.
Humph, let me try. You got it right again. I might even last till dayfall with this one.
Kyle, would you like another drink as well?
No, I cannot drink now that I am consumed with the thoughts of my love's betrayal.
I kind of turned into the other one.
Oh, it ails me so. Speaking of ale, I want ale. Give me ale. Everything ails ye. The whole way here, you were complaining about having to walk. My bat form doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and the slime weighs heavy on my shoulders. And my back is all itchy. By the dragons, could it be because ye insisted on sunbathing? Oh, right. Innkeeper! Do you have a drink to protect me from the sun?
No. A vampire sunbathing. What possibly is the effect of that? You're literally still pale as fuck. Was he butthole sunbathing? That's like the only thing I think of now when someone says sunbathing. I think of that girl that said that she sunbathed her asshole specifically.
Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin.
I'm afraid not.
Oh, that reminds me. My aunt Mathilda, okay, used to harness the power of a chimera saliva for sun protection.
chimera. There was something about a chimera earlier in the last episode. I sang beast made out of several animals. Got 3 heads and all. Made by the dragons to guard Gaia. Likes to eat people for breakfast. I'm aware. I just didn't know that saliva could be so useful. If only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves. I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva. I'm sure that would have gone over well. Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? Will you get it for me then? No. Oh. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Miss Frostgrip, dearest Rhea, perhaps we can alter our deal. Oh, nay, forget it. I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast. No problem, I could make another quest for my trusted board. And when will it be done? Tell me, when can I walk amongst the mortals in the glistening sunlight once more? As soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up and succeeds. Especially that part. Splendid! Did you hear that? A quest just for me. Let's leave it at 2. Say, innkeep, while we wait for someone to do this work for him, do you perhaps have a room for 2? Possibly a room without sunlight. Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over here. Sure thing. I've got a couple barred up rooms. That's where I do my homunculus experiments. You 2 can stay there. How much? You can pay me when you leave. Grand. I really shouldn't encourage that. Like, I have not seen gold on the table once so far. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real boy one day. You know what? Maybe one day I will be a real boy. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. You too, tasty creature. Is that a compliment? I guess. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Okay, according to the Chimera's haunted, hatred for mice is a universal truth. Okay, that's good. Nothing stands against sun. Okay, that and oh, here's Wyvern Chimera resides there. That's one quest. Until sunrise. Okay. There's fucking gangster S's on it. That's awesome. A quirky vampire is looking for his cape. Yep. Vampire last saw his cape on his wedding day. Yep. At the foot of which is Peter resides countless evolent vampires. Careful of visible threats. And then these 2 are not complete just yet. Hey there, Evelyn. Is that a reference? I feel like it is. And that's day 2. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, go to a bar, hook up with someone, have unprotected sex, and don't take responsibility. See you next episode.